parents, I want to start with my mum and say thank you for being you and for being as beautiful as you are. Your love over the years has been unquestioned, never been questioned. Yeah. And for that, I'm very grateful. For my dad, I have to say thank you for everything. Your advice, your direction and guidance was always true. You never faltered when things got tough, and your constant support throughout my life has never been doubted, and there's no way I can thank you enough. I'm holding their time because you did a cracking job. Moving on to the bridesmaids, so everyone would agree that all three of you look absolutely amazing. And we want to thank you for your support today, and also for helping Charlotte during the hen do and the ups and downs of the planning. She really does love you all, and we are so grateful for your help. A special thank you to Natalie, Charlotte's sister, because without her, today would not have happened. She has been an absolute star in organising everything, and has made mine and Charlotte's life rather easy. In fact, she's done such a good job that the only thing left for me to plan was the weather. I did okay. They say that the sun shines on the righteous, and in Charlotte's case, I think that's been proven today. And that kind of leads me on nicely to the star of the show, which is of course Charlotte, my gorgeous wife. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing and wonderfully stunning you look today. It really is overwhelming. When I saw you walking down the aisle today, I was so proud. Now I get to spend the rest of my life with you. There are so many reasons why I love you, apart from your obvious beauty and your undeniable warm heart. It's your ability to make me laugh, and there's no reason to laugh. You make me smile beyond control. It's your childlike silliness and imagination that only I see. And the poems you send me on text that no one else will ever understand. It will only ever make sense to you and me. You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me and understand me in ways that no one else ever could. You are my soulmate, and I love you with all my heart. Thank you for marrying me and making me the happiest man alive, and for loving me as much as I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you all to be upstanding for the most important toast I'm ever likely to make. To my amazing wife, Charlotte Brunsden. Thank you. Okay. That really only leaves me with the pleasure of introducing my best man, which is Kieran. I know he's a bit scared, but for those of you that don't know Kieran, I'll do a brief character assassination before he takes centre stage. He's always been known for his wild imagination and elaborate stories, most of which are complete nonsense, just lies compulsively. But he does have feelings, and he's a good guy. So laugh, humour him, and he'll return the favour later by buying you all a drink. Over to you, mate.
Right, these two haven't made it easy for me. I was really hoping one of them would fail. But they both smashed it, so... Right. When Ben asked me to be his best man, first thing I did was look on the internet and get some rules. First rule I found was the best man's speech shouldn't last longer than it takes him to make love. So ladies and gentlemen. What's that, 5 shots? Right, I'd like to start by laying down a couple of rules. Firstly, if you have a mobile phone, please feel free to keep it on. Keep yourself entertained. Secondly, if anyone has any good jokes, it'd be much appreciated if you could text them through to me. For those who don't know me, as Ben just said, I'm Kieran. I was truly honoured to be Ben's best man when he asked me. It's a true honour. I'm sure you'll agree with me that it's a very special wedding ceremony, and Charlotte looks wonderful, so as her bridesmaids have done a great job. And Ben, yeah, looks alright, mate. 40 quid. 40 quid. Yeah, Yeah, that's alright. Now, seriously though, you both look great. And I think it's obvious to everyone sat in this room that you're meant to be together. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that Charlotte is exactly what Ben has always wanted. And Ben, today, you've got what you wanted. A beautiful wife. And Char, today you leave here, a lovely dress, tonight's flowers. I know a lot of you probably want to hear some dodgy stories about Ben. But he's asked me first of all to start telling you a little bit about him. He's handsome, intelligent, funny, Ben, what's that saying? Sorry, I can't hear you. Ben is a man who always keeps his word. He's always loyal to those he cares about and will do anything for his friends and family. A fine example of this is a time he nearly broke his hand by beating up a mirror for his dad. I'm not sure if his dad knows about this. Phil, do you know about this? No? Right, let me explain the story. We were on a lad's holiday in Cabos a few years back. I think he might give you a different reason. Right? A little worse for wear. Ben goes to answer a call of nature, and whilst in the toilets alone, for some unknown reason, a couple of lads start egging on to punch the mirror. Ben, sensible man he is, decides to ignore their stupid games and get on with his business. Until they try a different approach, asking him for his dad's name. Ben, wondering where they were going with this, duly obliged with Phil's name. The lads then turn this personal and start a steady chant of, "Do it for Phil, do it for Phil, do it for Phil." Over and over, as he's washing his hands. Ben not wanting to let his dad down, now rises to the challenge, and with a clenched fist and gritted teeth, gives the mirror his best shot, much to the amusement of everyone looking on. Leaving a red-faced Ben to come out and explain to the rest of us what he had just done to Phil. Me and Ben have known each other for a lot of stages in our lives. Learnt a lot of lessons, had a bloody good times and damn bad ones. But one thing I've always respected about Ben is he always wanted to try anything. One such thing he managed to talk me into trying was salsa. He really had to talk me into this. With a very convincing line of, what else are we going to do on a Tuesday night? So we go to lessons. And this brings me on to one of my favourite stories of Ben winning a salsa CD.
Hooray!
This is a good story. We'd become quite settled in our routine of salsa class on a Tuesday evening. And Ben thought it would be funny one evening to sign me in on the sheet as Kieran Swallows instead of Kieran Shallow. Not forgetting this, the following week, I found myself ahead of Ben in the queue, and boys will be boys, I jumped on my chance of revenge and quickly scribbled down Ben Montes. As this is only a formality, we both quickly forgot about this to concentrate on putting our feet in the right place. Now, the lesson ends, and I go out of the room to the bar for a couple of beers. When I walk back into a room, I find a red-faced Ben being presented with a CD. Turns out while I'm gone, as nobody knew our last names in the class, the teacher reading out the name... Hold on, sorry, let's go back. Turns out, as this is the last week before Christmas, they randomly selected a name from the register to win a CD. As nobody knew our last names, the class teacher reading out the name Ben Bumface as the winner. Assuming this is his real name, Ben had no choice but to get up and collect the CD in front of everyone. Everyone in hysterics, laughing at Benny Bumface going to get his free CD. We both learnt a lesson that night. I learned I should always sign myself in first. That way I would have won the CD. And Ben learned not to play silly name games. For all the joking and messing around, I have to say Ben is a solid person with real integrity. He's a man who will never let you down, puts his heart into everything he does. He's worked his nuts off for everything he has, and I have a massive respect for him. He's always been like a brother to me, and there's nobody I'd rather have in my corner when the chips are down. And these are qualities he could bring into a marriage. As any of you in here that are in a marriage or have been in a marriage, today know that sometimes in marriage, the chips are down. But strong hearts and true love will always come out on top in the end. Somebody told me when I got married last year that marriage is a 50-50 partnership. Well, that person clearly knew nothing about women or fractions. But I'll forgive him. But what I will say is marriage starts a whole new journey. Something to be very excited about, and I'm really happy to be sharing your first step together. You both have the whole world at your feet and a great life ahead of you. I know you both will embrace the love you have, and with every step along your journey, always look forward to the next one. So with that said, I would like you all to be upstanding. To Ben and Charlotte, and a long and happy journey.